start talking so I can test audio levels again?
Okay, Boomer.
Among Us.
Awesome.
Among Us sus.
Okay, so I hosted an art competition without people knowing it. You might be asking, how do I get people to participate in an art competition without them knowing? Well, if I walked up to people and asked them to be an art competition for absolutely no reason, most people would say no and I'd only have like 3 submissions or something. But if I randomly go up to people and just say, can you draw me a duck? People just kinda accept it for no reason at all and just draw a duck. So here's my amazing art competition that absolutely no one knew that they were participating in. We are recording.
Bro, that looks
Cool.
good.
So I'm gonna keep this confidential. We're basically taking the ducks, we're ranking the top 5, and then I think I'm just gonna have the bonus participation trophy that we give to the worst one. Just because we can, I don't know. So tell
That's
me
a great idea. We gotta make them feel good about themselves, even though they're terrible at drawing.
exactly. Tell me about this duck. How
It's
do
yellow.
you feel?
It is yellow. It has eyes. It looks
There's
like a mad duck.
Yeah, there's multiple shades of yellow here. Like you got the light yellow, the dark yellow.
It has no legs though, and the
Orange is
tail's
yellow.
like non-existent.
Oh yeah, there is no
Actually,
legs. That is
The black-
true.
It's like a rubber duck, honestly.
This is a rubber duck.
It is. This literally just is a rubber duck.
They got the wing going though, kind of.
Kind of, yeah, but it's not. Usually, it's not necessarily a different shade, but I'll allow it because it's the best way to differentiate it, without like
Awesome.
actually having skill.
Should we move on to duck number 2?
Sure, that's just a
Perhaps.
decent duck.
Yeah, let me get this saved onto the folder.
It's pretty
Is it-
decent. Considering the level of skill we have, considering the level of skill we might have pulled from, this might be top 5, and that's saying something.
Oh no.
I don't know though. I don't know the level of skill that we're dealing with here.
That is
Oh,
true.
I've seen one of them. Caleb knows what I'm talking about.
Zach's seen a couple of them.
I see. I'm the
Okay.
only one going blind.
So duck number 2 should be a thing now. Let me just.
All right.
I'm just gonna edit some stuff out if it gets boring in between the transitions, so it's fine.
Nah, we don't need to edit out anything. Who needs editing?
No editing.
Editing is for
Well, I'm
losers.
literally moving the image around in OBS. No editing.
I see. I just see your mouse moving around for like no reason. I was like, huh, I wonder what that's for.
Okay, here's duck number 2.
That's a
That's
duck?
quick. That has anorexia.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit better.
That-
It still is terrible. Okay, actually, I will give it the fact that it has legs. That's the only thing it has.
It does have legs.
That's the only thing I will give it over the other one.
It's
They're the
sideways
worst
on the
legs
OBS.
imaginable. They're the absolute worst
It-
legs imaginable.
It,
but
it
they're
has
right.
it has wings.
Okay, please explain to me why the duck has a mouth but a beak. They're not two separate things. They're not two separate things. They're the same thing. That's
I
not how that
mean-
Don't
works.
worry about it.
Okay, this is pretty bad. Not gonna lie.
It's pretty bad.
literally- It's pretty bad. The wings aren't greatly designed, but at least they're not the worst I've ever seen. Actually, no, it's the worst I've seen so far. Actually, no.
I don't know.
We've literally seen
I
2.
think the wings are kind of bad.
Yeah, they're kind of bad.
That's just me though.
I'm debating
Yeah.
whether they're going to be the worst or not.
I-
Honestly, probably.
That's pretty high up there on the worst
That-
list.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. This
That's-
is a contender for worst.
Contender
It-
for worst. I mean, I'm just annoyed by the tail. Like,
Oh yeah, facts. The tail's non-existent.
like this got like a blob there.
Yeah, it's just a blob.
Shall we move on to the next duck?
Yes.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay, here we have duck number 3 on the back on of a biology quiz.
Honestly, it's not. That's actually pretty good. The duck drawing actually looks really good. The wings
mean,
are
they
well
got-
drawn, and
they-
the sewer thing looked really cool.
Yeah,
And they
like
created like a habitat for it.
they have more inspiration than just a regular duck. They got the sewer going and the water. The water
Yeah.
looks nice, and that's a pretty good duck drawing. I mean, look at that tail.
Yeah, it's got the nice tail. It's got the wings good. It's got the beak, proper beak. It doesn't have a
Yeah,
mouth and a beak.
it does have a random mouth to the side of the beak.
Yeah, like it
I like
actually
the
has like
sewer.
the correct. Yeah,
the sewer
sewer's-
is nice.
The water has some rate.
This is the best one we've seen so far, by far. This is like,
And
Actually,
it comes with biology answers.
of course.
Oh, I just realized I can't see on the OBS. Hold on, let me move that down. It comes with biology answers right up here. Okay.
So if you see this, you know what the biology answers are now.
Yeah, we already took the quiz though, so I think it's fine.
Next year.
Next year.
Next year for the people who are watching this, who are taking this class next year. It's a strategy. They know what 12, 13, 14 are on a random quiz.
That is true. That's saying if it's right though. Like, do we
That's
know,
a fair.
Do we know if
That's a
it's
fair
right?
point. We don't know who this is from.
I know. You're not allowed to know.
It's anonymous.
Fair.
Hold on. I'm just still
It depends on who it's from. You don't need to reveal who it is. I'm just putting that out there.
Okay, duck number 4 time. Here is duck number 4.
Honestly, not terrible. It has the webbed feet, which if you're gonna draw a duck on land, I kind of feel like is pretty required. It's simple. The hat's unique.
I do like
bill,
that.
The
I
bill,
like the hat.
the bill isn't drawn super well, but it's not the worst in the world. It's pretty bad though. Looks like a female duck though.
There's a
Which
difference.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it
Yeah.
has the eyelashes kind of make it. That's that.
Are you
that's
assuming
not
it's
what's
a
on
female
it.
because it has eyelashes?
Come on,
basically.
JP.
But it doesn't make sense with the sombrero hat though.
Are you assuming?
I am assuming this duck's gender. What are you gonna do about
Based.
Oh, I can't believe it. Based.
it?
Ratio.
Caleb, you don't even know what those mean. Not be quiet if I were you.
But yeah, it's simple, but it's pretty good. It's decent.
It's a pretty
It's
good
like
duck.
middle. It's middle of the pack.
I like the little bit of tail fluff at the end.
Yeah, the tail feathers are nice. It's solid. It's a solid duck.
Okay.
Not anything incredible, but not bad at all.
Probably better than what Caleb would make.
Probably.
That is true. Hold on. Let's move on to the next duck.
I think you've given a fair and accurate analysis of this duck and all the ducks we have seen so far.
So here's duck number 5.
Actually, that's not that bad. It has a. I see the knife. Or
It has a
something
knife
in it.
in its beak. It
I
has
like
The
the
wings.
knife.
The wings are actually well drawn. It has
Those
webbed
wings are
feet.
actually really good.
It actually has the like markings for feathers. This is actually really good. Like
This-
genuinely, this is like really good.
This might be a contender for the
Oh.
top place.
The knife just adds the personality, and it has it and the skills are good enough to where like it actually like kind of works.
I also like this drawing is really tiny. Here's the graph paper for reference.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's a solid duck.
It's-
It has good
it is
wings,
a-
nice texture. Has the little the webbed feet are actually like proportionate to where they're facing.
Yeah, it actually is really good. This is contention.
Awesome. Shall we move on?
Mm-hmm.
Here we have duck number 6.
I like that duck.
It's
They're,
there's nothing to say good or necessarily. It just has such lack of detail.
there might be a bit of bias in this group.
I like this duck.
Oh, I see the Among Us in the top. Okay, that gives it something. I will admit that. The something
JP.
isn't a lot, but it's something.
JP, I want you to guess real quick who drew this duck.
No clue. No clue at all.
I like this duck.
I wonder why.
This is completely anonymous though, so I can't
Yeah.
tell
Of
you.
course. Of course.
But it may be Zach.
Just maybe. Just maybe.
Yeah, but I like the little Among Us guy in the corner.
It is pretty funny.
The wing is kind of a triangle.
Yeah, but at least they tried.
I think it might have been drawn in MS Paint if I had to guess. Uh, it,
Honestly, I believe it.
it has a beak that's kind of beaky. I don't.
Beaky.
I just don't like the beak. It kind of sticks out too much. It's kind of just too square.
Yeah.
All I
yeah.
have a feeling is that
It's-
whoever
it's-
drew it in like 5 seconds.
I wonder
That-
how you know that.
That is true. I can see that.
By looking at it,
I can't tell that.
Okay, shall we move on to the next duck?
Yeah, this
Perhaps.
Stoke's pretty mediocre.
I think that thing in the top right adds some detail.
The top
It-
right
it's
was
very
pretty
minimal.
cool.
It is pretty cool,
What
but it's
duck was I on? So now we got duck number 7, which, if I can change my window. Here is duck number 7.
Okay. Alright. The wing, they got the webbed feet.
Those, those feet
got
are
the
kind of
hat.
awful, though.
Yeah.
I like how it has a hat.
The
Yeah,
hat
that's
is
interesting.
hat is a nice touch, very unique.
It is.
I am-
I actually do like the detail they add to the beak where there's like a line because it actually like opens. And I think the beak's actually decently well drawn. It's a little bit stuck out, but it's not terrible
It
because
is a
of
bit
that
too big.
detail.
I think the
It's
body
just-
is a bit too long.
Yeah, it's not terrible though. It's just average. This duck's just
Yeah.
average. Has a little bit
Anyway.
of personality, but nothing too.
This is
nothing too
completely
big.
anonymous, but I really, really, really like this duck.
I wonder
I
why.
Ah. Okay, on
So,
to-
anyways, next duck.
Yep, on to the next duck. Let me just add the image.
Okay, that's actually this is actually really good.
It is a pretty good duck, if I had to
Yeah.
say.
The beak is really well drawn. I think the like shape of it's pretty good. I mean, it's not complete at the bottom, but I'm willing to give to that not really care that much about it because you know the rest of the drawing's actually good.
I mean, the bottom, I don't like how there's just kind of a gap at the bottom. That's
Yeah,
kind of,
I think
Yeah,
they forgot
neither
the
do
beak.
I, but I'll
but like it's a really good drawing. Like,
yeah,
got-
the wing feathers on the edge,
bro,
the
you
tail
can
feathers.
you can
really
literally see
good.
like the reflection in the eye, like the tiny
Yeah.
little spot there.
Yeah, this is really good. I don't know if it's quite #1 material, but it's still.
It's
really
definitely top 5, if I have to say.
good. Facts, definitely top 5.
We haven't looked at the rest yet.
Fair
It's
point,
true.
but
So
it's
far.
good.
So far, it's top 5. What did I just do? Did that save? We're having technical difficulty. That did save. Okay.
Imagine having technical difficulties.
Yeah, imagine doing this live with like no planning whatsoever.
Imagine. Imagine not even knowing you were gonna be in this video until like a minute before it started.
Oh, I like this duck drawing because it fits perfectly into OBS first try,
Nice.
and that's my only criteria for it.
That's my only. Well, we're about to figure out.
Here is here is the next duck drawing.
Interesting.
I like it has a more of a cartoonish style to it. which
Yeah, it's not.
I really like the cartoon style,
Honestly, I can buy that.
but that's
It's very.
just
No, I like it. It has a cartoony style, but it works for what it's trying to do.
that also might be the fact that I like enjoy reading comics and cartoons a lot, but I like the style.
I mean, I do like the style, but it's still not great in my opinion.
Yeah, like
Like,
we've
I mean,
definitely
it's
had
decent.
we've definitely had better ones, but it's
Oh,
still
yeah.
really good.
Yeah, it's still pretty good.
Solid dog. I'd say.
Solid enough. Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
Pretty decent duck.
I really don't have anything to point out about it. It's just kind of a duck, like the perfect embodiment of a duck. So I guess we move on to the next one. How do you feel about duck number 10?
It looks like a JPEG.
Facts. It's
It honest-
pretty.
It
It
honestly
looks
kind
like
of
a clip
does.
art in Microsoft Word.
I didn't
It
even
looks
think
pretty-
about that.
Looks pretty solid though, actually.
Yeah, like it's a really
Like,
solid duck.
Looks
I
like
just,
someone
looks
with a
really
drawing
clean.
tablet made it.
It looks really clean.
I'm pretty sure this one was made on the phone, if I remember right.
Oh,
Like, just,
same thing as drawing tablet then.
just like randomly on the phone.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, any opinions? They got the water in.
Yeah,
which
the
is
water
nice touch.
looks really clean. The dimensions look pretty clean as well. Like,
The wing is
there's not
good.
that much detail, but it's just, but what they do have is good.
Yeah, it does look
Nice.
like it does look like Microsoft Word clip art though, which I kind of find hilarious.
That is pretty funny though.
Like, hold on.
Good duck. I don't. It's borderline top 5 maybe. It's not quite. It's maybe, depending on how bad the other drawings are.
True. And we're
It's-
probably go through all of them again before deciding the top 5.
Hmm.
On to the next duck.
Sure.
It has color. I will give it that much.
Looks
It-
like
It does have color.
It has no wings. The feet look like chicken feet instead of like actual feet. And the beak is all right, I guess maybe.
I like the eye on this one.
Fair.
No, look at that eye. It like has the point to it.
Oh my gosh, it's an interesting eye.
Bro, this duck is standing on water.
no.
That's not how that.
standing in
Oh my
water.
gosh, I did not know it's on. No, it's on water. Look at
It
it.
is
There's no
definitely
bottom.
on. It is definitely on top of water.
And why did they draw the water over the feet?
The feet is over. Wait, it's just highlighter. Why did they draw this entire thing using the highlight tool?
I don't know. It's kind of bad.
I think it's
There's
pretty amazing just because it's standing on water.
That's not amazing, Kale. That's like a ginormous logical fallacy.
I think it's definitely got it trumped, but it can stand on water, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty funny. I'll give it that much.
On to the next duck. It's an Among Us duck. Haha, funny. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, here's duck number 13. Did JP just leave? JP's
I'll
muted.
be back in a second. That looks
Bro.
like an interesting duck.
Bro, our main commentary is just gone.
He said he had to go do something for a second. If you were actually paying attention to him.
I'm paying attention to the ducks, okay?
Well, so am I.
Okay, so we're just gonna cut here. Duck number 13. Here it is.
It's literally there's like nothing good or bad about it. It's just a duck. It's like minimal detail, but it doesn't necessarily have anything that like breaks it.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
It does have a wing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I gotta say.
That's
If it had
fair.
I think if it had a wing, it'd just be like a generic duck drawing. I do also like how you can see. Here is duck number 14.
It looks like a duck.
It's
Oh wait, it hasn't
it's-
popped up yet.
It's
Is that
generic duck,
different?
but
Oh, it
bad.
is different.
It's generic bad duck drawing.
Yeah, it's just kind of duck drawing.
Not the worst thing ever, but it's not good.
It's not inspired enough for our taste.
Yeah.
We need top tier quality art of ducks.
Exactly. You,
Bro, I need to add a duck counter to this video for just how many times I said the word duck.
Duck, 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 duck,
Duck.
Duck, 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 duck,
Duck.
duck, 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 duck.
goose.
No, no, you won't get me. You won't get me.
I think you just
He
have
got you.
mental disabilities.
Anyway, what duck number is this? 14.
14.
On to 15.
Ah.
Not terrible. Has a has a
Good
good has a
sketch.
decent wing.
Good sketch.
Yeah, it's
Is
alright.
it-
It's a little bit. It's better than like the generic boring ducks.
It's still better than that one. That's all I gotta say. You know
What's
which
the
one I'm
one?
talking about.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The one that has the mouth next to the beak.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one sucks.
The one that's just anatomically
I think this is
incorrect.
better than the last two.
Yeah, I like it. I think the
Yeah.
yellow just gives it a bit more character, and it
It's
just kind of
unique.
yeah, it's
It's
more unique. Like it just the proportions of it too. Has the
Yeah.
tail. I like it. Just a nice, simple duck drawing.
Yep.
On to number 16. It's actually a pretty good duck.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
crap! That's actually not bad. It's actually pretty good. I have to agree. It's got the coloring. It's got the solid enough beak.
I do like the coloring. Coloring is always
It
a
doesn't.
nice touch.
It doesn't have feet though, or really wings.
Yeah,
That
you know
is
how tricky
true.
it is.
No feet is excusable if you're in water, but this is not in water, so I can't really excuse it.
It doesn't really have a tail either. Like just kind
Yeah,
of a blob body.
Yeah, it's kind of just a blob.
It looks more like a rubber duck.
True.
Or like, wait, you know, it's like chickens. Like there's rubber chickens where you put like one on your finger, and the other finger is in the back, and you stretch it out and launch them.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
looks like. Like I feel I feel like I could stick my finger into the head and then stick my finger in the body and just fling it across the room.
Interesting analysis.
I don't know why that came to my head. Anyway, on to the next duck. Here is another duck.
Oh.
That's actually, it's very clearly a rubber duckish kind of thing, but it's actually pretty good. The
It's
mouth's
actually a really good duck.
detailed. The eyes are good as well. Honestly, it's really good. I like it.
I think you could tell their hand was shaking. Like, I don't know, maybe they use a really insanely high DPI. Hint, hint.
I I don't know who you're referencing, but okay.
Person who uses really high sensitivity, so you can tell their hand was shaking while making this.
Oh, I
duck.
think I know who you're talking about now.
But overall, it's a really good duck. I do think
Yeah, it
the
is.
wings, the wing, he tried to add detail to it, and it kind of just makes it look crusty. I don't like the wing texture.
It's veiny.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Other than that, it's really good.
Good duck.
Okay, on to the next one.
It's missing a leg. The wing's absolutely garbage. It's garbage as well. This is one of the worst ducks.
Yeah.
Not much to say. It's just bad. I apologize to whoever drew this.
Yeah,
Your duck is bad.
they're probably gonna be more mad at me than they're gonna be at you. I'm gonna be honest.
It kind of sucks. Yeah, that duck sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of just missing a leg. It's a
Yeah.
crippled duck.
The crippled duck.
It's pretty bad.
I mean, that's not more to say about it. It's just got a really bad duck drawing that's missing a leg.
Yeah.
The wing isn't even like a wing. It's just a shading.
Yeah. No, it's bad.
Yeah. I don't like
Anyway.
it. On to the next one.
Yep.
Number 19.
This one better be good.
Oh, this duck. This is the first one that got submitted to me. Which props to this guy for like immediately not asking questions, pulling out MS Paint and drawing a duck.
Oh, I know who this is. Honestly, not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's an interesting take on the
Pretty
duck.
cool duck.
I think it's honestly like better than some of just the basic notebook paper ducks we've had.
Honestly, facts. It gives a unique spin because of the humanoid thing.
I
but
still
you
like
can
the one
very
with the
clearly
thing in the
tell
top
it's a
right
shot.
corner the best.
Of course you do.
Like, yeah, it's like it's standing up like it's more. It has more personification to it. I used a fancy English term.
Good job.
I'm in AP
Using it.
English. I wanna cry.
Accurate response to being in AP English.
But yeah, no, like it kind of has. It has no neck. I will say that.
It has no neck. I
It's
didn't notice that.
Like it's just kind of
His
two
neck got-
circles.
His neck got snapped off.
Like that duck moves its head, it's dead. But I like it. It has character to it.
Who cares about the laws of physics?
I do.
Well, you shouldn't.
Duck number 20.
Well, you see, Zach, that's your first mistake.
Oh, this one like fit perfectly into the OBS like right away. Here is duck number 20. There you go. It is
Honestly,
working.
not bad.
There you go.
E. Is that E?
That,
I understand what that means. The eyes.
that does look like a knee.
Okay, the tail's really weird. The legs aren't that great. I do like the detail with the eyes and the duck's pretty, and the bill's pretty good actually. I think the legs and the tail are like bad enough to where it's not like quite like that good, but
Like
it's solid.
not quite top 5 material.
Nah, not quite.
But
It's still solid though.
yeah. I mean, this is just like a nice something someone like whipped up in a minute.
Pretty good.
I really like it. On to the next one. Here's another duck. My thumb is not in the OBS thing, so don't comment about that. You know, I'm just gonna pull it down. My thumb's in the image. There's my thumb. Now I'm pulling back up to the duck.
Adds detail.
Yep.
True.
It kind of looks like a platypus.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
The legs are
Like-
way too small. Like to
Give it a
work.
beaver tail.
No, I believe it's a platypus.
Like, I don't know, it just doesn't scream duck to me.
Yeah.
And the legs are really tiny, and it has no wing. That's why it looks like a platypus. If you had given it a wing, it would look like a duck.
hmm
And also it has no eyeball. It just has a circle.
Oh, that's so weird.
It's kind of creepy. Get that off my screen. I'm going on to the next one.
Fair.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that's
that's
one of the
actually
better
really
one.
good.
Wait, I know what the last one is, and I'm
The
scared.
rippling water effects are actually like really cool. The color is nice. It
Yeah.
would have been nicer if it colored in the beak, but that's not like a big
Oh
deal.
yeah, that is kind of...
That's not really a big deal.
That is
honestly.
one flaw.
It's a flaw,
Uh,
but it's not a major one. The tail's good, the wings are good.
The
Honestly,
eye's
I
good.
like it. Really good.
That's a really good duck.
Might
like-
be top 5.
That's probably top 5. And now on to the last duck, which Zach already knows what it is.
Oh yeah.
I'm the one who has to give my live reaction.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm concerned.
I think I accidentally showed their Instagram username, so it might not be anonymous, but it's fine. Here's the last one.
You might want to hide it.
What is
You might
this?
want to edit the
It's
username out.
it's
Caleb.
hidden on the OBS now.
Yeah,
Oh. Well, you still have to
What
edit it
is
out of the
this?
video.
It's duck.
this is not. It's not. It's too
It's
humanoid.
duck.
It's too humanoid.
It's a duck. I like
That's
it.
all I
I
can
don't-
say.
I really
Really?
like
It's a good
it.
drawing.
I think it's fine that it's humanoid.
I
No,
think it's
I don't
an.
have an
I
issue with
think it's
humanoid ducks.
a.
I think it's too.
I think
humanoid.
it's a
It's a really good
unique
drawing.
take.
Yeah. I like the watercolors. Like, this guy definitely put the most effort in.
Oh yeah, this is a lot of effort actually.
And he has the
It's
bamboo
really
stick. And then the, like, sunglasses and the hair. I don't like the hair. The hair is kind of bad on the duck.
Yeah,
But yeah.
it's like a dead duck. Like
I don't know. I think he's
don't know.
kind of... I think he has the glasses on. That's really what does it for me.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is all the ducks. So now I guess we go into the final slideshow of all the ducks.
It's decent, but
Top 5.
no. No.
Participation.
Participation
Ruby.
award.
That's participation one. That's the participation one. There's some bad ones. Nothing top
Let's
that.
let's just humbly
Humbly thank them for participating.
Hold on. And the winner of the participation award goes to
This
whoever
bird.
drew this duck. What were you thinking? They're gonna go
Did
up
you
to
just
me.
post
They're
that?
gonna go up to me and just be like, "I want a participation award." Number 5 goes
this
to. I'm going to get this backwards in my head. This one right here.
Yeah.
This drawing.
It really does
Image
look like a duck,
8.
doesn't it?
I mean, it's a duck. It's a really good duck, really good drawing of a duck, but there are better ducks.
Yeah, that's just
Saying the word
it's
duck is
good,
getting
but
old at
pretty-
this point.
it
Number 4 goes to this
That
duck.
one. Also
coloring
looks
in
like a
water gives it
It
more
has the water
personality.
detail and it has the coloring. The beak could be colored, but it's a really good
It's
duck.
still really
Number
Yeah.
3 goes to this guy for just putting the sheer amount of effort in. Man,
Dude,
pulled up
that's
the
so much
watercolors.
It's so much effort. I don't like it personally because I think it's just too humanoid, but the effort is so incredible.
love
it
it.
has to be
It's
number
pretty
3.
awesome.
The effort
It
is
is awesome.
just like amazing.
Yes.
Number 2 goes to duck with knife.
Simple,
'cause-
but the detail is just there.
Yeah, it's because the sheer detail and personality in it.
Yeah.
And then number 1, I'm going to drum on my desk and Discord isn't going to pick it up because of noise suppression.
Yep.
Goes to this duck right here. Because
This is the best.
Because it looks like a duck.
it's a really good duck drawing and the sewer just gives it so much more personality. I really like the water. The water is amazing.
The water.
It's a
So
really good
good.
duck with a really good backdrop.
Mm-hmm.
And that concludes the art competition that no one knew they were in.
Or wanted to be in. But
Or
they
no
are
one
in it.
wanted
That's
to be
what
in. But they
But what
are in
matters
it.
is that they were in it.
And now,
Mhm.
since this is a YouTube video, like
Please
and
like,
subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Or
Share with your
dislike.
friends.
Nobody will know now, sadly.
Okay, I'll pull up the worst. Okay, the participation award. Pull
Did
up
you-
the participation award.
We already pulled that one out. That was
Pull it out
number 2.
If you
Yeah.
don't like or subscribe, this will hunt
This
you
will-
down. and kill
This
you.
At
one will
3
come down
a.m.
and peck you to death. And it will be smiling the entire time.
With both a bill and a separate face on its side.
It'll be smiling twice as it's pecking you to death.
So yes, like and subscribe, or else that will happen.
I'm just gonna cut in the middle of us talking, like right before I finish.